Yo, no idea what's going on. I'm trying to get on the live. I have no idea what's going on, you guys. Shit's going crazy right now, I guess. Trying to see. Maybe I can get him on here. I don't know. Maybe that'll work. We'll see. Yo, no idea what's going on, you guys. Let's see. See, it works there. Yo,
Yo, what up?
I guess that worked.
Yeah, sweet, man. Good thinking, brother.
I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I'll just go on mine. Maybe I can get something on that. I don't know. Maybe it's an update on my phone. I have no
Oh,
idea to what. Be honest, right now, honestly, all these people are popping up, and I don't even see them.
oh shit, man.
I see it. I see it in the comment, but not on the live part. You know?
Yeah. It says chatting with ABH.
I guess, I guess so, huh? I should have a little pop up that just shows up.
Yeah, dude. Well, fuck it, man. You saved the show, bro.
Hey, it's something, I had to do something to get on this, because I don't know what's going on. That whole hour thing, I'm not gonna lie, I was probably stoned as fuck to not even think about it. I'm like thinking like, okay, what is Central Time? And I'm asking stoners like, what is Central Time? And they're all like, no, I think Central Time is us, And I was like, I don't know, maybe,
No,
I guess.
you guys are off.
We're all gone.
Well, well, let's see. This is a little weird, man. This is out of my element. So, ABH underscore creations underscore two. Thanks for saving the show. This is
Thanks.
this is chatting with ABH here, man.
I guess it is.
Episode number 26, dude. So, welcome, dude.
Sick. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man.
So, for
So,
everyone tuning in, thank you guys for joining us. Dude, you're a hero, bro.
well, hey, got us do something, right?
So, right now, you're what? Underneath me? Below me?
Yeah, I'm above you. I'm above
Above
you.
me? Oh, okay, so we're seeing the
Yeah,
same
so,
screen. So,
yeah.
this guy right here, make sure you definitely big follows.
And you guys
Super.
give this guy a follow, too. Make
Thanks,
sure you
bro.
give this guy a follow. He's doing great things, and he's like, you want to get on the show? Because he shows a bunch of different artists, which is awesome. Showing
Yeah.
a bunch of different artists that are out there, different styles that are coming up, because, like, dude, hey, keep the art community strong. And I like
Yeah.
that.
No, definitely. And, at the beginning, it was more like comic book uh, fan artist, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, yeah.
eventually, after the new year, I said, man, whatever, man. I'm just going to open up the floodgates. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And,
exactly. Hey, that's how I thought of it too. Like, as an artist, I just can't keep to one style.
yeah.
You know, so sometimes I try different things just to expand it in a different way. So I started off small. I started off graffiti. So, and then I just went on to different things.
No, word, dude. So,
Uh,
I mean, for starters, let's open up with a little talk. Just catch
yeah.
up on pop culture, current events, what's going on, man. You see anything? Any of the Harley Quinn or the Sonic movie coming up?
The
Came out?
Sonic movie? No, but I kind of wanted to. Because Sonic, is like when you were a kid, you wake up in the morning and you would see that as a show, just Sonic, the old Sonic, the cartoon version,
Yeah,
and kind of seeing that whole come out, it's just like you're like okay, let's see how this works out, like maybe it's good, maybe it's not, but to me it's pretty okay, I guess, like they made Sonic really realistic, which is
no,
crazy.
yeah, dude. I was fortunate enough to have a chance to go watch it. It was you watched the Pokemon Detective Pikachu?
No, I have not
No.
either. No, I wanted to. That was one I wanted to too because it's a talking Pikachu. It's different. It's not actually Pikachu. It's just a whole
Yeah.
nother different Pikachu, I guess. Which it seems fun. I'm a Pokemon fan too, so
Oh, there you go.
anything Pokemon, I'll watch it.
Definitely, man. So I would recommend it. The only thing Pikachu had was that it was too childish. It was very kiddie humor, you know. But
Okay.
the storyline had potential. And where I'm going with this is that Sonic was almost the same way. You know, it's
Okay.
like it was a good movie. You could definitely wait for it to come out on DVD, man. You know, just my 2 cents. But if you're a fan, definitely go watch it.
That's cool, dude. Yeah. Well, I'm for sure is gonna watch it. You know, like I just haven't gone around to it. You know, just kind of just relaxing. You know, I just got a new job. You know, stuff like that. So I've just been like a little in and off. You know, of everything really. Kind of
So,
just and daddy life. You know, so that's another thing too.
oh, for
So
sure, man. Oh, and before
but
before I forget and we get any further into the convo, man, happy belated birthday.
thank
You know what
you,
I'm saying?
thank you,
So,
man. I
give
really
him
appreciate it.
that birthday present. Go buy some stuff. You know, go hit that follow.
Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I was gonna what is it called? To say like a question with you for you. What got you into like broadcasting really? You know?
Broadcasting, that's weird. Shit, where do I start, man? I'm trying to interview you here, man.
Hey,
Uh,
gotta go both ways.
long story short, I stopped listening to radio about good 10 plus years ago and listened to podcasts. I've listened to stuff like with the paranormal, such as like Coast to Coast AM, if you guys are familiar with that. I listen to a lot of Alex Jones, uh, Joe Rogan
Nice.
now, Kill Tony, and then it expanded onto different things. Now I listen to Four Finger Discount. It's a podcast about Simpsons. So
Oh,
long
sick.
story, yeah, long story short, it's like I've been listening to so many podcasts that I'm like, hey, interviewing someone, it's not that hard, I guess. I I think I love meeting people and it's just I love talking, really. You know what I'm saying? I hate the
That's
sound of my
good.
voice, but you know what I'm
Don't we
saying?
all hate
It's
our own voices?
yeah, yeah, definitely, man. But it's something that I wanted to do for the art community. It popped out of nowhere. The
Yeah, dude,
the
that's really
idea, and
awesome, man.
yeah, I was literally about to go ahead and shower up, and then I'm like, man, I should do something like this, and I ran with the idea. I was just thinking about it while I was showering. I was a little elevated at the time. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, man, I ran with the idea, and here I am.
There
So
you go. Hey, that's cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah,
well,
sorry. I was like, don't mean to take your live. I was just like curious. Out of everything. This is our first time actually like chatting together
yeah, word.
as people. It's cool. Because I am also a person that loves to show other people's like looking at other people's artwork. Like and then just how did you get into it? I just love to ask the question. Like everyone has a different style of art. And you broadcasting, is like is a form of art too. Is that is that a tree of life
Flower.
symbol? A flower of life. Sorry, flower of life. Yeah, yeah.
So we're flower life buddies.
Flower of
You,
life, buddies. You get it.
and Jeezy too, man. So
Sick, dude. Heck yeah. Everyone needs to know about the flower of life, man.
definitely, man. I used to study all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh, cool.
so little low key, little fun facts about me and stuff.
Hey, it's awesome,
So
man.
this is about you, man. Back to you, bro. What now?
Back to me. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go.
What?
It's uncommon, like like for me as a artist, like it is uncommon, like that people be asking me about me.
Yeah, I
So
mean, we're trying
I'm
to
a little
figure out.
nervous.
No, no, don't be nervous, dude. It's just you. It's just you, me, and the closest of our almost hundreds of followers.
Hey, there you go. Well, I'm happy with it, you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and just wait till it blows up. Everyone's gonna be eating. You guys are
Right?
gonna be blowing up as well. They're gonna be going back to the old shows and stuff like that, man.
Pretty much, yeah.
So everybody
So,
eats, man. Eventually, I wanna eventually make it to the point where I get like some sponsors and I could give back to you guys and send you guys free shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Dude, that would be super awesome, man. Yeah, dream big, man. You can do
you know,
it.
so right now I've been just researching some stuff on YouTube and just making sure how to get to people. So I'm gonna have to start spamming emails on, you know, who do you guys want? What do you guys want? Markers. We got Copic and Prismas. You guys got it.
There you go.
You know,
Oh man, that would be awesome.
that'd be awesome, right? So there we go.
Dude.
We're dreaming, dude. This is a Genesis here.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, it's always good that way. Yeah,
How was your
so
How was your weekend?
it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I relaxed. I actually have this painting I wanted to show you guys on the live that I just finished. I haven't posted it on my page, but I just finished
Damn.
it. So just to
Fresh
show you guys
off
as
the
a
press.
right
Oh,
off it.
you finally finished it. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Man.
finally, dude. Now at the center, there's gonna be some stickers coming out.
I saw that.
The mushroom, yeah. So there's gonna be some stickers, new products coming out, and I want to get more into. I want to start getting shirts going. I wanna do more like hat pins or something. I got these ones right here,
Nice.
made from custom hat pins, glow in the dark. So, many thoughts, and I getting inspired by other artists, by the way they grind, the way they get their hustle on, by different style or like stickers. Like, of course, if you guys with the stickers,
Yeah.
like I think that's super cool because I have a lot of stickers,
Yeah,
a lot of
time
postal
to get rid
stickers
of some of
too,
this.
you
Time to
know,
get rid of
start
some of the inventory and shit.
and then I see the whole like how him and Chach
The flash
do the
sales.
sticker packs. No, the sticker packs.
Oh, okay.
So that one was cool too. I was all like, dang, dude, like that would be cool, like sticker packs, for people,
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
I got you, Bruce.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
So,
How do you get started in drawing, dude, or graffiti? Was graffiti your first type of art when you got introduced?
well, long time ago, I just used to like to draw random things, and I remember this kid. His name was Ryan, and he actually would draw like lowrider cars,
Oh
you
shit,
know.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
the
was kind of
magazine.
like that. Like you go get lowrider magazines, and then you see those arts like on there, So I got really fond with the art that was on there, and I would try to copy that art. So I did a lot of copying. I tried redrawing things. I even drew this big dragon, 2-page dragon while I was in school. Like
Yeah.
I never really was a how do I say, person to pay attention to school. I kind of really liked my own thing. I loved to draw. So I got stuck. I would get stuck on art,
Yeah, yeah.
and and just flew from there. Graffiti was another whole form of thing that I did. I did it illegally until I got caught. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, I did it illegally for a long time. Not gonna say how long or where, but
No,
like
I got you. I got you. I'm on the same
but
boat.
it's just graffiti was something that actually brought myself out, saying like, fuck it, like just draw, just paint, just do something, like get out there, do like show your art and to people, kind of, but in a form of writing, which a lot of graffiti artists, they what I would see in a lot of documentaries, and everything. It's just they're about writing their name, getting yourself out there. Who can do the biggest tag, or who can do the best tag, in the most tags, I guess you can say, kind of like a
Yeah.
thing like that. Some people will get into like gangs and stuff like that, and they'll be graffiti artists. So there's so many different types of different graffiti artists, but everyone does the same purpose, they try to get their name out there,
Yeah. And
and
you
What was it?
I said
Sorry.
you're over here dealing with the West Coast, man. So you got that West Coast style graffiti out there.
The Cali, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's a lot of people, and I know a lot of people, and they're good. They're good at their shit. For me, like when I got caught, I can say where I got caught in Santa Cruz,
Oh, sure.
and I was just doing something simple. I just got a new marker from this graffiti shop, and fat tip,
Yeah.
fat tip. So I'm all
Damn.
excited. I'm all like silver fat tip, I'm all like, ooh, I'm gonna do some shit, like I'm gonna destroy some stuff. And hitting trains and stuff and all that stuff. And then just simple thing. It was uh it was on a light post. It
Oh
was on a
man.
light post, and I wasn't even thinking. I had some friends with me, but they didn't tell me who was around me. Suddenly, cops come up, and I'm like, what the fuck? What, you guys didn't fucking say nothing. They're just staring at me,
Damn.
watching me do something because it was going to be my brother's birthday. And I wanted to hit some spots before I went to go see my brother. He was at the beach waiting for me,
Wow.
so like, and we're on our way to it. But at the time of going over there, like, I was getting
Damn.
caught. Luckily, uh, he didn't arrest me. He let me go because I did tell him. I was like, I'm with my brother, he's, I don't know, just like give him some story, some sob
Yeah, yeah.
story, like, don't take me in, like, and he was going to, let me in, but then my friends are all around me and they're all like, don't take him, like, come on, don't take him,
Damn.
like, so luckily he's the guy, he sees like five other heads, around him. He's just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna let you go, but you have to pay this and you have to go to court, stuff like that, blah blah blah. All right, cool. Got to court. So I get to court, and they actually didn't know what to charge me with. They had no
Oh,
idea. It was some. There, the judge is looking in the book, and he's just like, there's really nothing here about graffiti, like or something, and
yeah.
he's just like, well, just pay a fine and do community service. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I
Yeah,
was going to
yeah.
even say, too, I was even telling him, I said, what happens if I clean my own mess? Like, he's all like, are you telling me that you wanna prolong this court thing? Like, do you want to like testify yourself? And he's like, I'm pretty much giving you a slap on the wrist. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Never mind.
Ah.
Let me I'll pay that fine. Fine. I didn't want to. So,
Oh shit, man,
but
that's crazy, dude. Awesome.
yeah. So that was the last time I ever did graffiti. I was like, you know what? Well, I never did illegal graffiti. I was like, you know what? It's dumb to get caught for something that I love to do. So I'm just gonna start on canvas.
Yeah.
I thought of stuff, paper, whatever, and now I'm gonna try to do legal stuff. I want to try to get murals of my own. I want to go out there. Get walls of my own that they can be all like, do whatever the fuck you want, and I'm all like, okay. So
Yeah.
just throw
And
my art out there.
that's dope. It's a nice little segue into the stuff he did for the surf and turf shot
Yeah.
there. For you guys
Oh
that
yeah.
missed it, it's the big surf and turf with the jellyfish there. So he did that live. Had some awesome video on it, man.
Yeah, that
Def-
one was a really cool one. Like that one, I was real happy with. First paint I did in a long time. I helped out with the city with a mural, but it wasn't technically my art. That's kind of like I did a mural before, but like never like how I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
yeah.
Someone to just be all like, I'm paying for your art, not my art, or
Okay.
what I see. I want you to do what you do. And that's what I love. I love that freedom when it comes to things like that, because I could pull out things like my goal is to do things like this on walls.
Yeah, dude, that was something I wanted to touch on with you, man. How did that start for you? How did that style?
This style right here, it started with on YouTube
Yeah.
watching. I would watch a lot of Bob Ross. paintings and how he worked with paintbrush. And I was like, I want to do paintbrush. Like, I love spray paint. Like, there's things that I do for spray paint. You've seen my big canvases I do, you know, like of planets and stuff like that. Like stuff like that was from spray paint. But there's a lot of things that I've seen with paintbrush. So because of Bob Ross. So I kind of wanted to get into more of that because I would see his techniques and I could copy those techniques. I loved his style. I loved how he did it. And I'm like, so I would try it myself, you know? Yeah. I tried new things and it was my way of expanding art. And plus, my true art, like what I truly can see is scenery. I love scenery work. Like this is like something that came into my head, like what I would see as a beautiful thing, you know, as if I went out there in the world and I saw that, I'll be all like, wow, you know, it's just the beauty of life, you know, just of everything. Yeah, you know.
Definitely, and you know, Joke had a statement. He said, you know, just go to a business that has walls, they keep getting tagged, and you know, you let them know that you want to paint a mural. He said most writers have that respect, you know, where they won't go over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
So fully agree, man. Definitely. I mean, that's starting in the right place, man. Making the right moves there, bro. Neon too. She agreed.
You know, that's true. And that's kind of what I want to do too. Like, I know there's businesses out there that will allow you to work on their wall. Like, and that's what I kind of want to do, you know? Right now, it's just like, it sucks because, like, for a long time, I haven't found a time to do it, you know? Or I haven't, sometimes, like, I put my mind on, like, rest because I would paint so much. I actually put on rest because I'm like if I just do something, I'm just going to fuck up. I don't know. Just, I guess, second guessing my mind, you know?
Yeah. You know what?
But,
I was going and listening to one of the podcasts that I listened to, and it's called Draftsman Podcast. And they were talking about exactly what you go through, you know, where sometimes, you know, you second guess yourself, and they said, just go ahead and do it, man. You know, it's always good to just jump in, and you always get that stuff. So don't be afraid of fish, little one. Go swimming.
No, I know, dude. Like I used to. It's funny too because I used to be like, fuck it, you know. Like I was like, fuck whatever I push out because back then when I first had my first page, you know, I was pulling out canvases left and right. You know, I kept buying and buying canvases and, you know, finishing up paint like real quick. And that's when I first started with the cannabis community, with the Smoking Treehouse. And they helped me out a whole lot because I was falling into drugs and I was falling into like, you know, like hanging out with bad people, you know, things like that. And, you know, things I just, you know, I needed to do something. So my sister actually like started doing the whole cannabis community. And then she's all like, hey, you know, you should do some of your art on a canvas and sell it. And I'm like, huh, like, I guess, you know. She's like, come on, you could try it. And I'm like, okay, like, I'll try it, you know, like,
yeah.
Like, and then I was like, do I have to have a medical card? Because I don't have a medical card, you know? And she's like, no, what the fuck?
Medical card to sell some art, man. No.
You know, so like, yeah, you know, but at the same time, I don't need a medical card because I'm not selling product. I'm selling my art. So it's completely different. So I've been in Kushstock, and people will be paying like $1,300 for a spot, you know? And for me, like, it's only $100 for a spot. And I'm all like, shoo. I was like, okay, get me in it.
Nice.
So I sold my art, you know, there. So I've been out with the art for a while, you know, and I'm really blessed, like where I'm at, you know. Yeah. And I'm gonna grind some more paintings off, you know. So it's pretty cool.
No, definitely, bro. I ordered some food earlier. I think it might be here. I hear a lot of movement upstairs. It's
No,
only
no.
making me hungry. The munchie's kicking in, brother. The munchie's kicking in.
Right? It's all good. You know how it is.
No word. Really quick, are you on any other social media besides Instagram, bro?
Facebook. I'm on Facebook, TikTok. Barely on TikTok. I just recently added it because I was like, oh, I could do some art, on it or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
So, it's okay. It's just more of trendy stuff, It's
Yeah.
like, So it's kind of like a bore to me. I used to be on live.me. I was doing that for a while, but I stopped it, because it wasn't really working for me because you could apparently go live and you get paid
Oh,
of
okay.
whatever you do. But then there was more people that are just there just to like hook up.
Oh, yeah.
So, or just show off their body or something. So I'm all like, oh, I was like, come on, why does it have to do that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never mind.
Like, yeah,
It's the what is it called? The ghetto Twitch. It's the dark side of Twitch. The red light district of Twitch.
yeah, pretty much. It's like even Twitch is like, it's whatever.
For
Like,
on your Facebook and your TikTok, what do you go as, man? Same handle?
ABH Creations, yeah.
Same.
But same name, everything ABH or Andrew Hernandez.
What's the B
So,
stand for?
my middle name, Bianchi.
Oh, what is it?
Bianchi. It's a
Ah,
Swiss name.
what the hell? Bianchi.
Yeah,
B
Bianchi.
E A N K I.
BANC. Wait, hold on. B A
Ah,
BIANCHI. I almost forgot my own. uh,
holy shit! That sounds dope, dude. Actually,
yeah.
yeah,
People
dude.
say Bianchi. People don't know how to say it when
Bianchi.
they look at it. People say it like that. So it was because I was adopted. So I came
Okay.
into a Swiss Italian house.
Oh shit.
So yeah, me and my sister, Panda Castle.
Yeah.
So she's a cool person too. Like everyone should hit up my sister. She's really cool. She supports my art 100%. She's the one. If you guys see when I posted up the panda, that's because of my sister. Like that's my
Okay.
sister's art that I gave to her. She's just like, can you draw me a panda? And I was like, well, how do you want it? And she's like, well, how realistic can you make it? I was like, I don't know.
Uh,
I never drawn a panda.
it's like oh.
Yeah. We'll see. A lot of my art I never done before. That's another thing too. There's a lot of my art that I've never done, like characters like these.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys see, I have some characters of the Powerpuff Girls. First time drawing. Never drawn a Powerpuff Girl, you
Those
know?
are fresh and clean, bro.
Yep, these are, thank you. Yeah, these
Uh,
are all brand new. No one has bought them yet. So they're still available, you know?
I'm surprised those ain't gone yet, dude.
You know, it's sometimes like I've had a lot of people that I would tell them, like it's because of the price sometimes. Like a lot
Yeah.
of the people they'll be all like, okay, how much is this? And I'm telling them it's 65. It's 65 plus $5 shipping. But they're all like, oh, okay, well maybe when I get paid, which is fine. I don't mind. Like I'm all like, okay, well, like, but sorry, if it first come first serve.
Yeah.
But if it's still here, it's here for you. Or I can always redraw it for you. So, because paintings like these, like I can always redraw. You know, I don't want people left out in my art. So, and
Would
then
you are you willing to negotiate on that price? If people are like, "Oh, I'll give you what did you charge for that?
it
65?
was 65, 65.
If somebody were to say like, would you do 55?
I would do it.
Okay.
I would do it. Like it's like I said, first come, first serve, you know,
No
like of
word.
people, you know, if they want to negotiate, you know, like then we can negotiate, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But they would just have to message me. I said anyone that is interested, you know, you can always message me, you know, and we could talk. So, and I have three different ways that you can pay. I have PayPal, Venmo, and Zelly, I think it's called.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, just heard
like
about that one.
any, yeah, Zelly is pretty new. But it sucks because, you know, sometimes with painting, you know, if you have like a huge canvas and it's worth a lot, you know, they only have a certain limit that you can exceed with the payments. Because there's a lot of artists out there that they won't sell their art until like unless it's $1,000 or something. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's not even that big, you know. But there's people out there that would sell it that much, you know. But that's their price,
No, I
you
definitely
know.
hear that, man.
Because I try to be fair with the price, you know. I try to make it to where they can afford it, you know. But at the same time, I want to do prints, so then they can get it for cheaper, but it's not the original.
No word.
So,
From all the graffiti and style of work that you do, bro, what's your favorite medium to use?
um, for
Markers, spray
graffiti,
paint.
oh, I'm more of a markers guy,
Markers, huh?
uh, markers guy like these. So,
Well, hell, let's actually do that before we got about 20 25 minutes. So let's get into that
yeah,
segment then, bro. The segment's called Josh's Tools. We get to check out your
oh,
tools that you have and
okay.
see what your personal review on it. Your quick bits on it.
Okay, yeah. So, Posca markers. These are from Japan. These I found online. They're not expensive. I like them because okay, so Posca markers, I really wanted to get my hands on these for a very long time because of the quality of paint that comes off of it. As you can see, a lot of these paintings that I've done, you know,
Very clear.
from these markers. It's the gives out bright colors and it works wonders, you know. Sometimes you have to the one thing I don't like about it is that sometimes they don't if you don't shake it right or whatever, they get very oily. So it's like sometimes it doesn't cover all, I guess you can say. It
Yeah.
sometimes just sometimes it fades, or something, but it's really good. I'm not trying to judge on it, but to be honest, there's some things I don't like about it. Other than that, my other form of art that I found that I really like are these ones, some fabric markers. Now these are
Yeah.
good for shadows, stuff like that. So as a form of what I was saying, this one is from these markers, this painting.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
So I'm not done with it. I was kind of like going with it a little bit, but
Hey, throwing
I
a little Super Mario in there, man.
that would have been cool, huh? So the shadows came from that, and I like them too. They're not bad, like they're brush tips, so they're not like crazy. But I found these as really good for shadows when it comes to like art like this. Like as you can tell. So this one, if you can see the shadows, oops, sorry,
You
the
good?
shadows in here, like these
Yeah.
shadows right here, like those are from those markers.
Okay.
So I kind of like threw them together. So that one's it gave me a positive thing to use. So there's those ones. Um, and of course for fine lines when it comes to um, to the lines on paper, you know, usual paper, it would be these markers right here because they're types of
Fine
different
liners?
types. Yeah, the fine liners, you know. I don't know if you guys can see that,
Yeah,
but
we get it.
yeah,
Sweet.
something for fine lines. Um, let's
I
see,
always recommend the Tombow. You ever heard
combo.
of Tombos?
I never heard of those. I never heard of Tombos.
You know, the Artist Loft ones. These are
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it is that these are, the artist lofts. Yeah. So,
yeah, you know, so that's an Artist Loft right there.
see, that's purple. That's pretty cool.
Right there.
Um, I have sometimes people will be liking Molotovs.
Oh yeah, those are very good.
You know, those are very good. You have to shake it, you know. But you know they're expensive. These guys are super expensive. These are like $5 each or $6 each.
It's
Super
it's
crazy expensive.
it's that they've been commercialized, man. That's all it is. It's that graffiti
Yeah,
world, you know?
yeah. So it's cool, but you know, it's just for me. It's just like like
Oh yeah.
why do you have to be such a good marker, but be so expensive? You know, like I'll buy it like once in a while, like if it's there.
Yeah.
But where I'm at, like where I live, you have to travel like an hour away just to get these kind of markers
Oh
because they
shit.
don't have them locally. Because
You know
some art, huh?
oh no, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, some art crafts like Michael's, they don't have that. So they have this thing called liquid text, which it's
Mm-hmm.
okay, but it's very watery, you know. So. Oh yeah, the liquid text. There you
Yeah.
go. You know, it's watery, uh, but it's good as well.
What about papers that you use, man? Or the canvas?
Canvases, I use normal canvases that you get at Michael's. Um, I don't know what they're called. Um, I have a new box of
No, word.
canvases,
No, I got you.
but they're just like the normal canvases, you know, wooden, good
Oh,
canvases.
those awesome 5 packs, man. I just bought a shit ton too.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the Artist
So
Loft as well.
I think so too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Artist Loft, I think. Yeah, yeah. So there's those. I don't really. Sometimes I'll even buy those cheap ones too, the ones that you get at Ross. They even
Oh,
have
okay.
Ross for like super cheap ones.
Yeah.
Really, really, it's a canvas. You know, it's nicer. It's nice than just like I used to get this really old. How do I say it? Not old, but okay. So I used to work at a winery, right?
Okay.
And these you would ship barrels in, or you would get delivered new barrels, and on top of it or between the barrels, so they don't scratch or anything like that, there's these really thick, like cardboard type thing, you know, like it's really
Okay.
thick cardboard. I used to use those as I used to cut them up myself, and I would use that as a canvas because I loved the texture of it. It was smooth, you know, the pen on it would look nice. So I used that for a long time, but I
Oh,
sold them real cheap. And because I knew that the canvases were super cheap, uh, I've used like Dollar Tree paintings or Dollar Tree those
canvas.
paper or not canvas, but the postal art or postal paper.
Okay.
You know, I use
Yeah.
those. They're huge,
Yeah, the
but
poster board.
you know, yeah, poster boards. So you know that one scenery of a lot of mountains, and it had like clouds and how do you say like and planets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly that one. So that one right there is on a poster board,
Holy shit.
but but it's on a nice, but I put it in a really, really expensive frame. So what if whoever buys this painting, will also have the frame around it too. So
No, that's dope, dude.
yeah,
And
but it's at a high price.
no, definitely. Just the fact that you made the paint stay and everything. That's pretty
And
cool.
that's all spray paint. That technique was all spray paint, and I learned it from other artists on YouTube.
No,
How they if you look up spray paint art, you'll find a lot of that. But I like my own thing. I love mountains and I love trees and I love just the sunsets, stuff like that.
you're a nature guy.
I'm a nature guy, I guess. Yeah.
Nature spirit, man.
Yeah. It's something that I like.
Yeah. Who are some of your, I guess, role models or influences, dude?
Well, Bob Ross is one.
Okay.
In graffiti, it would be Gats. It would be, some, let's see, Cope, Les. There's a lot of artists of those. And then, a lot of my friends, like Ain't Hard to Tell, Famous Finger, and then you guys, Bruce, Zim, you with your art, everyone really, it gets me so inspired, that's what I like, is just all you guys are just such talented artists,
Thank
and
you, man.
I can learn from you guys. Like when you do a lot of your Marvel characters, dude,
Yeah.
I freaking love it. I love the Marvel characters because I'm a nerd about it. I'm a nerd
Yeah.
about Marvel and like
Marvel or DC,
of everything
man.
of Marvel or DC. I can't choose both. I love both. Like I can't choose one or two. I love both of them because they both have a good story to me.
Smart man. If you would have said DC, this thing would have been over
It's
by
like nope.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I love
learning.
both.
It's learning.
I love both. And so I wanted to get more into it, I wanted to get more into Marvel and stuff like that. So that's why, as you could see, this one is, like the whole Yoda thing that you guys
Oh
do.
yeah.
So, and then I have this one not finished, but another Yoda. So.
There you go, baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Because a lot of people are throwing out a lot of Baby Yoda, so I'm all like, I want to do a Yoda. Like, Yoda was so cute.
Yeah, definitely. Did you catch the show?
The what?
Did you catch the show, The Mandalorian?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole thing. I can't wait till it comes out.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, second season's coming out in October, I heard.
Yeah, hopefully. We can only hope, man.
Yeah.
Dude, when you're not drawing, what else are you doing, man? Any other thing besides being a dad?
Besides being a dad, pretty much, well, I smoke.
Yeah.
I smoke weed. So, I love video games. I love playing video games. And then, like, yeah, and then I work. So
Yeah.
I got this new job. So
How's that?
and then
How's that?
it's good. It's real good, man. Yeah, like it's hard work, but it's good.
Yeah. I see you posting sometimes you're at work, man. So that's good.
Yeah,
shit, dude.
I get excited because I can like build things, and I'm all like, shit, this is fun.
Fuck yeah.
That's another thing that I like to do is I like to build.
Sweet.
So.
Any other skills, man? Can you shred the guitar or something, or what?
I can play guitar. I'm a drummer.
Damn.
I'm actually in studios with my friend. His name is Mandu. He's our lead guitarist. and
Shout
our
out, Mondo.
vocalist, and then our vocalist Billy, and then our producer's name is Bobby, from White Stags Records. So, or White Stag Records, I think, yeah, or production, yeah, White Stags Production. So those three people, like, me and my friend Mondu, the lead guitarist, we've been going way back because music is another form of art that I love to do. I love to make music, and eventually we'll have a Instagram so you guys can see our progress.
Oh,
We have our music. We have like 7 songs. If you guys like metal, that's kind of what it is. It's more of a metal music, for rock
oh,
community and everything. So, because I'm a big fan of rock and roll, and heavy metal. Like, inspiration is A Day to Remember, Chunk, Captain Chunk, 4 Year Strong. Then we have All That Remains. Like, the list goes on. I can name a bunch of lists of like that kind of music, and those type inspired me about playing music because I used to be in bands. I was in like 4 or 5 different other bands. I was the drummer, of course. I was always a drummer, so drumming is my thing.
oh,
Really.
that's badass, bro. I definitely would love to see that, man. Whenever you get that page up, man, let us know. Definitely promote it for you as
Heck
well.
yeah. Oh man, I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're trying to be smart about it this time because there's some story, like, there's been times where we had hard times, and
Yeah.
we got into a world where we kind of got embarrassed of ourselves because we played a show, didn't really come out well. We were playing a Hot Topic, and it
What?
just it kind of went downhill right there, because we just embarrassed ourselves because we had this guy. He told us, like, "Whoa, I got you a show right there in San Jose at Hot Topic at the Great Mall." And I was all like, "Oh shit, like, okay, like, that's gonna be cool." And we get there, we have all our equipment and everything. Come to find out that we can't play loud. So we're all like, "What?" Like,
What?
our music is like heavy freaking metal. Like, it's loud. Like, yeah, yeah, it's fucking loud. So we're all like, we don't have anything. We had nothing, and we had no acoustics or whatever. So I'm here just doing some drum thing
Ah, hell
because
no.
we had to play something, and yeah, no, it was bad. It was so bad. It's so bad to talk about. It's
Oh
so
my
bad.
god,
But
that's crazy. That's hilarious, man.
it was okay. We learned from it, so it's a huge thing. We learned
Word.
from it.
Word. Um, as an artist, bro, what's one of the what's an idea, skill, or tip that you learned that you could share with other artists, man?
Another skill tip I learned. Um, let's see. Um, I would for the tips that I would know is for what I would say is if people want to know about art, you know, as an artist, don't be afraid of your own techniques, Like, you can say that it sucks. It's not straight. It's not this and that. Honestly, be inspired by other artists. That's what I as a tip, I got inspired by other artists. And um, I know you can't just say that you're the best.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Every artist, a true artist, always hates their own art. you
Oh
know,
yeah.
like, they judge it. You're the most judgmental person when it comes to your art. Like, you get in that kind of perfectionist kind of mode sometimes, but then at the same time, you say fuck it. you know, they don't care. Like you just go out and do something. Just create something. You know, as a
Yeah.
tip, you know, create something. Just put something down. You know, you may not like it, but others will. It will be inspiring to them. And I think what I like is I love to inspire other people because I've had when I would do live art, like I had a lot of people just come up to me and just be like, dude, like I love your art. Like you guys, when you tell me like your art is so dope, you know, like it's amazing. And for me, I'm all like, dude, you guys are amazing. Like you guys are cool, you know, like your
Yeah.
art is
Yeah.
amazing. You guys, it's insane, you know, like because that's why I love to I like to buy other people's art, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. So to help them
Yeah.
out, you know.
I'm definitely gonna try to do that. You know, just more this year. You know, just help out the community a lot more and stuff. So
That's awesome, dude. Yeah,
yeah.
what you're doing, you know, by, you know, showing other people artists, you know, like you bringing me onto your chat, like, you know, it's just it's an honor, you know, because you love what you see, you know, and
Yeah.
you love all art, and I know that. You know, you're an artist yourself, you know, which is awesome, you know. Let other
Yeah.
artists help other artists, you know. So,
Yeah. Definitely, man. You know, it's like I'm by no means famous or anything. You know, I'm grinding as much as you guys. You know, trying to just get my name out and. You know, what better thing than to have a fucking show, you know, help other people and
dude,
like
exactly.
like I tell you, man. I mean, I got a lot of questions, but we honestly scratched the surface
Oh,
of
keep
of
going if you like.
man.
You can keep-
I would love to, but it's 10 p.m., dude, and I gotta work tomorrow, man. I gotta get up
Oh,
early.
okay. Well, I do too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
So,
Or else I would, man. No, that's that's why I try to give us that little leeway. You know, it's like I was on with my boy Vinny D earlier. He wanted to go extra. But we were originally going to go on at 3. We ended up going on at 5.
oh,
And,
okay.
you know, at 6, I had to do the interview with Joke. So,
Yeah, which was awesome too, you know. Joking, I just added him, you know. He's a good
yeah,
artist too, you
definitely,
know.
man. And,
Yes,
you know,
super sick.
I'm going to tell you, like I tell other people, you know, it's, you got an open door as well, bro. I don't know how long I should do, man. I don't know if it should be like maybe a 2-3 weeks before you're on again. You know, that way I could give other artists their time and spot. But
Yeah.
definitely, man, whenever you want to come back on, and we gotta have you on soon, man. So
Hey,
maybe after March sometime. Same goes for Joke.
whatever works, man. I'm down for whenever, man. These are like I of course, you know, I need a time to know when to so I can mark it down on my calendar because you know
Yeah, definitely.
I'm busy too. So, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down for whenever, man. Hopefully, I know now that you were 2 hour difference. So,
yeah, yeah. It's all right, man. It happens. I gotta do something more. You know, it's not the first time it happens, so if it looks like it's a continuous thing, so excuse
hey,
me. I guess I gotta work a little harder on my end to just get everything right, make sure everyone's on point. You know, it's
hey,
hard,
it's
bro.
okay.
It's hard, people. It's hard. Now I
It
know.
is.
Now I know why people have like secretaries and helpers and all this other bull. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I know. Well, it's hard, you know, but at the same time, it's a good skill to learn. It's a
Yeah,
good skill to
definitely.
learn because you know what? You'll know what to do, like in, you know, like more on more, and then you could be, you know, you'll get it. You'll get it. You know, we all will.
Yeah,
And
dope.
you'll probably have like, because I felt like I went off the charts too by you know asking you questions, you know.
No, no. And trust me, bro. It's like me. It's you know, there's only so many amount of hours in a day. You know, I wish I could do 2 hours with people. You know what I'm saying? 3 hours with people. But and sometimes I could, and sometimes I do open up to that second hour, but that's only when I have time. So it rarely happens, man. But
Yeah,
let's set up something for April, bro. Definitely.
I'm down.
I think my March, guys, just for everybody listening, March is starting to close down. I think I got available one more. For
Nice.
sure, I think we're bringing Phalo back. Bruce is coming back next week, and I think we might have one more person going on. I can't really remember, but Othel and TS Art Design, they're coming back on as well. So some of the people I had on episodes 1 to 8.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah, dude.
super awesome, dude.
So April, let's have you back. A joke that goes for you too if you're listening, brother. Last 2 minutes. Anything you want to plug now, bro?
Um, I don't mind. Just
You
thank you for having me on, dude. You
cool?
know,
Let's.
and all this stuff, like from me doing my art, and everything, it's all because of you guys,
No
just
word.
everyone. And, I really appreciate everyone. I try to tell as many people I really appreciate you all, like for
Yeah.
everything. Because if
Now, bro.
I wouldn't be here with my art, I wouldn't have gone this far. I wouldn't have all these like paintings done because of you guys being so inspiring.
No.
So,
And honestly, thank you. And it goes right back at you, bro. So don't you guys, all of you guys, you guys inspire me like you guys inspire each other. So it comes
heck
back
yeah.
full circle, man.
We're
It's
all here
that
to help each other.
it's that flower of life, full
Yep.
circle. You know.
Flower of life, you guys.
There you go. All right, guys.
Thanks,
Well, I
man.
guess that's it, man. Let's. I'll contact you sometime later in the week, and we'll set something up for next month on next April.
Heck
So we'll
yeah.
do something in April. All right, guys. Well, you guys heard it. This is episode 26 of Chatting with Zim. Last minute
Woo!
shout out. Yep. Make sure you guys follow this guy right here at 8bh_creations_2. Make sure you guys check him out at Facebook and TikTok. Same handle, give or take.
Give or take it, they can always message me. They can always message me. And I can link them
Definitely.
up. So,
Cool. This is make sure you guys follow Mac on Matt.A.C_monstrous_art_clan. Follow me on social media. I'm everywhere. I'm mainly here on Instagram. Make sure you guys subscribe, like on YouTube, all that fancy shit.
woo!
Check out Chatting with Zim. Share the word. Last 10 seconds. Thank you guys for tuning in. And ABH Creations, Andrew, thank you, bro. Have a good night,
Take care,
guys.
you guys.
Last but not least, hopefully, if I got a few more seconds. Next week, we have Bruce.
Oh, I guess I ended the live on accident. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. I forgot I'm the one that was running the live. Oh, dude, another high moment, you guys. Sorry, guys. But thank you. See you guys.